I am Mark. For people who have forgotten about us, I am Mark and my partner is Jim, and we are the Ascertainers.
Yes, we are. We still are the Ascertainers. Down, but not out. We have taken what kind of a hiatus, Mark? How many, like 4 weeks? 5?
5.
Good golly, Miss Molly.
It's been a while.
Is that a song?
It is.
Been a while. One of those grunge songs. Yeah, so we were off. We had a streak of 100 and what is it, 140 or something? I haven't even looked at it.
It's like 2.5 years.
How many, let's see what our last episode was numbered. But yeah, and then Mark sends me a text. Well, hell, I'll just tell you when it was.
Yeah, you have to go back
on
real far.
October 13th. So our last podcast would have been the Friday before, so that's the 7th, maybe? Oh, wait, that was a Monday, October 13th, so it would have been like our last recording was October 8th, because I made a comment to you, and you said you were just as bad and maybe worse than you thought you were, Jim. Unforgivable, and then ...
I don't recall that.
It's right here in black and white, my friend. So, yeah, I said on Wednesday, this is on Wednesday, October 8th. Yes, you're right. So it would have been from October 3rd, I think was our last time we recorded.
133.
So we did 133 every week. And then I get this text from Mark, and it says, are we podcasting Friday? ... No. Will we have an episode to post? ... No. I'm like, well, something must be wrong with Mark because he's pretty OCD about getting those episodes out every week. So, Mark, you want to share with the class what happened and how new and improved you are?
Actually, I had a little health issue. I was feeling poorly for a long time, and Jim talked me into going to the doc. They thought they figured it out, that I just had bronchitis, but that wasn't it. And then did all this blood work and sent me to the ER for all sorts of stuff. But they found something on my liver. It turned out to be a huge abscess. 10 centimeters was the size of it.
Oh, I know exactly how big 10 centimeters is.
They were impressed on the size.
And how consistent you are. Did they just use that to measure and lay it against your... So, yes. But apparently it was the abscess was on your liver, not like part of your liver.
It was on my liver, yes.
All right. Well.
And then they put a huge tube from your rib cage, side of your body, all the way into your liver. That thing is thick, too.
Girth. It's all about girth, they say.
And when they were going to pull it out, I said, is this going to hurt? And the nurse says, no.
Not me.
Oh.
Wow. Did they spit on it or anything? Or they just yank it dry?
Just yanked it out. Oof. And it didn't hurt.
So you were in the hospital for a number of days.
2 weeks. Yes.
All right. Buy United healthcare stuff. It's about to spike. Thanks to our guy, Mark. But yeah, so it's been handled, and your liver's actually fine.
Yes.
As a podcast that really features drinking, it's probably good to know that we didn't kill Mark. Uh-oh. That looks like someone else's, though.
Excuse me, everybody.
They sound terrific. If anyone's listening and they want to take a shot at podcasting, just email Jim at TheAscertainers.com.
You'll have to. Now you're making me choke again. You'll have to change the spelling of the Ascertainers.
Oh, that you trademarked it?
I did.
I'd love to see that. Mark's got like a paw print from the neighbor's dog.
Yeah, I got a little piece of paper in my satchel.
Just because you put a C and circled it doesn't mean that it's copywritten or trademarked or whatever. So, all right, well, it's worth a shot. Yes, so here we are. We're back. We're back in the saddle again. Thank you, Aerosmith and whoever. I think that's not their song. I think they covered that song.
Oh, I don't know.
Hard to say. No one knows.
Bar.
Did you miss me?
I did.
Let's talk about, I'm sure you were in the hospital, but we'll talk about me. That's all it took on me.
We do need to do that.
I almost forgot that I come down to the basement about once every tornado, and I'm like, what are all these microphones? Shit, I got a podcast I'm on. Okay, well, anyway, I left your beer cans sitting for a good month.
And as Jim mentioned, we're about drinking, but my liver, other than the abscess, is in perfect health.
Tip top.
So I'm a good spokesperson for Coors Light.
Keep the system active. Now, what's going to be fun, though, is because you've not had a drink in how many weeks?
Well, since our last podcast.
So that's a month. Wait, what's today? Today's the 7th.
7.
So 34 days or ish, 35 days. That'd be 5 weeks. I just figured there's got to be a 7 divisible in here. So 5 weeks you haven't had a drink. You didn't tweak out or anything? You were pretty sick though, so it was probably intermixed with the other stuff. I felt bad for my guy. I'm gonna take my man card and dangle it over the panty drawer for a sec here. And that I'm a little worried about my friend because I only have the one friend, and I'm glad you're better.
Haven't been sick in 35 years, so I guess I made up for it.
What a round number.
Well, I haven't been sick since I married my wife, Dianne, who was my angel of mercy this whole time. She really took care of me.
Hey, man, sickness and health. Got a good wife. We both have very good wives. Yeah, so here's how, one of my questions for you tonight was going to be, what was your favorite thing to eat in the hospital? And it turns out that Mark went off the menu.
Yeah, I tried to eat hospital food for, 3 days. It was awful.
What'd they have you on, though? Because the hospital they have chefs that run hospital kitchens, man.
It's subcontracted out. Yeah, it was not good. My wife started bringing me in food because I need to bulk up. I lost 25 pounds.
You started eating meat?
Not red meat.
Chicken's a gateway meat. Next thing you know, you're blowing a guy for a pastrami sandwich.
Oh, I did get fentanyl.
Oh, huh?
Felt nothing from it.
Oh, poor you. Like for my colonoscopy, that's what they use. They use fentanyl and I think one other little cocktail. And
it was fentanyl and something.
Listerine.
My breath was fresh.
That's it?
The whole time.
I think it was Dentine. Are you sure it wasn't Dentine, not fentanyl? Okay. Yeah, well, I mean, there's varying doses of these pharmaceuticals.
Some pills they found on the street corner.
I hope they didn't charge you. Were you looking for, did you tell them? I'm kind of looking for a deal.
Well, the first one's free.
Yep, I know the guy. Oh, I know the guy. Yeah, that was shitty fentanyl. That wasn't really fentanyl. That was a rat killer. All right.
Any other questions? Because it is all about me.
Well, it is. This podcast is nothing without you, friendo.
Wow.
So what I would say is, why'd you do it? No, were you ever scared?
No.
Really?
Not one bit.
Okay. Did you ever get a boner in your hospital gown at an inappropriate time?
Oh, if you ever want a doctor or nurse to visit you, fart. Really nasty fart. And
because I think you're dead?
It seemed to work out that way.
Oh, every time you pass gas, the room would fill up?
They would come in and say, do you need anything? Oh, no, we got to take vitals.
Let's just get this out of the way. Ooh, hot box. That's going on your bill for sure. They do not think kindly of that.
Oh, God, that was just crazy. The timing, the whole 2 weeks.
It would really be inappropriate for me to ask about sponge baths, so I will. You said that you had such bad insurance. You got your own room, but you had to take care of your own.
I just showered normally.
Okay. Normally? Can you shower abnormally?
Well, they have a little chair, and they always flipped it down. And I said, no, I can stand.
Why wouldn't you do a seated shower if you got the chance? I think that'd be fucking awesome. I should bring a chair in my shower.
You don't want to get too comfortable because then you get the...
It's oak. The chair's so heavy.
Your skin gets all wrinkly.
Pruny? Yeah. Pruny. Think of your fingers. Think about the rest of you. How that would get. It just immediately went to George Costanza in the... when his mom was in the hospital, he got caught jerking off, and the nurse, time for your sponge bath. And his mom keeps talking. That's good stuff. Well, I have no other questions other than, do you think it'll happen again? Because I need a notice if that's the case. And I didn't get a doctor's note, so I still somewhat believe that you were in the hospital. I think you were just tired of the podcast. I drove by your house. I saw you. You're like raking leaves and shit. And you have a homeowners association.
I do.
Did it just to show me up.
Well, no, I actually moved out of the house for a while just to keep the story straight.
Well, that makes me feel better,
I put the effort in.
I did the work. Well, let's get on to podcasting then.
Let's do it.
Did you listen to a shitload of music when you were in there in the big house?
I did not.
You do what now? What did you do? It's like watch TV or just
I was like,
do like David Puddy?
I did.
You stare at the wall.
That's right.
Do your heartbeat. Yeah. Oh, that was off a little bit. Bing, bing, bing. Nurse.
Don Johnson, Heartbeat.
Don Johnson sang that from
Yeah.
Miami Vice?
Yeah, he had a hit song, Heartbeat. It was awful.
I think I can hear it. Am I doing the beat right? The way I'm moving my head?
Got a heartbeat. I can't remember how it goes, but it was
Sounds kind of
bad.
Neil Diamond, maybe. So, okay. Well, so I listen to some music. I want to talk about, I have a song of the week. I have celebrity deaths. And I thought just in case you were on the list, I would do some celebrity deaths. I'll just do right now. This will tie. Do you have a song of the week or no?
I do, and let me go first because it's a person that passed.
Oh, well, maybe we got the same. I know we don't have the same song because I did another band's version of one of their songs.
This was John Lodge, the bassist for Moody Blues, passed. He wasn't on your list.
You don't even know me, do you?
And my song was The Question.
It's already I listened to a Moody Blues song and I liked it the other day. So
Wow.
maybe that's and it was it's one of the three they play on like classic vinyl. It wasn't the Question's real poppy. That's like a 90s song, isn't it? Or 80s anyway?
No, it's an older song.
Super heavy keyboard.
Well, everything they do is super heavy keyboard.
Well, this was it was is that The Question?
I don't know what
I thought it was
doing.
like In Your Eyes or something.
Wow, it has been a long time.
Yeah. Yeah, when you gotta wear a shield, boy, you know, OSHA mandates the eye shield. What is The Question? Anyway, so great. We'll post that and we'll listen to it later. I mean, do you want me to listen to it now? And
No. Go on.
Why was? Oh, because their bass player died. Another musician died. Last time we podcast, we had a fight last time.
Did we really?
At the end, yeah.
Did I win?
I knew you were off your game. We had a little lean-to. I think, is that a thing? No, a set-to. A set-to. That's a lean-to is a tent. A set-to is like we squared up, but it was because of somebody's death, and you thought we could talk more about it, and I told you, I go, you could just say, hey, let's talk more about it during the episode.
Oh.
And instead, you saved it for after.
I do like to hold in my anger.
Who the hell was it though? Now see how big a deal it was. You'll think of it, and then you'll dig deep for that resentment. Yes.
I'll get home and I'll text you. Why didn't we do this?
Yeah. Hey, we should talk more about. Never had legs. It had legs. You do the hand signals. Remember this one? We were pulling taffy or. Combing a very large man's mustache.
I really don't like that one.
Then don't deploy it. So it's all good. If you think about it, or if you want to talk more about the Moody Blues, because you know how I'm a fan. How'd he die? He was old as hell, right?
Yeah, they're all old as hell.
Okay. Well, shit. We didn't like sex, drugs, and rock and roll it. How come we're like questioning our mortality, especially you? Did you walk into the light when you were in the hospital?
No.
Fucking Moody Blues song. God, this is hell, isn't it? Yep. Come on in. Flip that record over, too. That's all we got. The Moody Blues. Best up. I just want to tell you how great this bourbon is. How's your Gatorade, Mark?
Good.
Mark's on the wagon. He's off the sauce till he gets all healthy.
I don't think I can drink till 2026. That's how miserable my life is.
I really want to be around because you are literally getting the old... what does that say? If you don't have sex for like a certain period of time, you get your virginity back. Well, you're going to get you're going to be like a kid in high school drinking.
I went in college 6 months without a drink, and I got drunk really fast that first time.
There you go. Why? Because you couldn't?
Yeah, I was restricted to base. I went to military school. I got in a little bit of trouble.
Seriously?
Yeah.
You leave so much of your life out of this. Dude. This is great. All right. Well, we're buying your story that you got. I mean, who would make that up, right? The abscess on your liver. But anyway, so yeah, it'll be. Do you think you will drink again? What if you just said, "Hey, you know what? I love waking up, feel fantastic."
No,
no.
I'm looking forward to that drink.
The case of beer. It's sitting there, the little calendar on it. X. Okay. Well, my song of the week, there was a certain New York rock and roller who would sometimes wear a costume on stage by the name of Ace. I believe it's Frehley, even though it looks like Frehley. And he died.
He liked the sauce.
I was mildly surprised he was still alive. My
Yes.
brother-in-law, Jason, who you've met at Thanksgiving, they saw him in a bar in Vegas and said it was quite a sight to behold. Was
he a mess?
He looked partied out, yeah. And this was 15 years ago. So, but boy, full of life. And Kiss, I mean, obviously probably the best marketed band of all time, if you think about it.
Yes, I would agree with that.
How many bands got action figures? I mean, they probably made more money on the shit they sold, like the merchandise they sold, than on their actual songs. I thought Kiss Alive 2 was like a rockin' record. I mean, they were just putting on a kick-ass show. And they had a knack for finding, here we go, you're back, going to say Rush for the first time. They found bands like Rush, April Wine, Ted Nugent. They found bands that were on their way up, and every band that toured with Kiss said those guys gave the fans their money's worth, and they're better for it. You know, they got to see, like, oh, they're a party band, yeah, but when it came time to doing business on stage, people walked away happy. So.
I'm going to digress a little bit here because you brought up Rush. We had a discussion after one of our podcasts, and we were talking about the Dead, and you said, well, how many are left in the band? Are they really the Grateful Dead? And then you went on to say Rush can never do a tour because it wouldn't be Rush.
Well, times have changed, haven't they?
Does that hurt a little bit, me bringing that up?
No, it hurts a little bit that they're doing it. I'm just, golly. It was sad in 2013. No, I think it was like Alex would have been 15. And so 15 years ago. So 2015, no, fuck. God, I'm all messed up. It was when he just got his driver's permit. We saw him at the state fair, and I thought, oh, it's just getting that bad. I don't want to see him anymore because it's like seeing like a old relative, right? Trying to eat eggs. They're all, it's not good. And that's where they were getting. I was just like, oh, I want to preserve the memory, the great memories I have. I'm against it, but hey, you know what? It's free will. Sorry. Instrumentally, they still got their chops. They'll probably still play some monster long shows and everything. There's a rumor, or I've heard a theory, that maybe they've got some new material that they're going to put out right before they go out. You know, I don't know. I would love it if they would just grow into let their music age with them and do some more.
Or bring in a young.
Now, that would be cool if they brought in another vocalist. I don't know if I'm a fan. I don't know if I would. I think I'd like that. And they have talked about there might be other people sitting in.
Well, like the Dead Company, they brought in Bruce Hornsby, John Mayer. You know, you bring in all these other people that can sing. And
what if they brought in like Ann Wilson?
She's of that era.
She's also in ailing health, but yeah, there's probably others. That would be fun. Yeah, I don't know. Here's the thing. They're they have pretty good music sense, right? And all that. So maybe it'll be the most, the thing I'll say, well, I kicking myself, I didn't have an interest in it, but I have no interest in seeing that. They'll put on, I'm sure, a kick-ass DVD, and I'll check that out. But also, ticket sales are real expensive.
What was Paul McCartney? Like, did it get to $2,000?
Well, I think like the cheapest ticket was like in the hundreds of dollars. So I don't know. I might be wrong on that. No, I'm not a big arena show guy. So
I'm not either.
It doesn't really, it's because I have shitty eyes, really. I mean, all I'm just watching the big screen. And it's like, well, what's the point of that?
Plus, the U.S. Bank Stadium is not meant for concerts.
That's what they say. I'm sure they've figured something out because they sure hold a lot of them there.
Yeah, but, all the critics say the sound is always terrible.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, I don't know. I'll take a band on their way up or on their way down at like a First Ave or really Fine Line or 7th Street. Boy, if you can see a band at 7th Street, that's a memorable. Like, you're pretty close to the band. It's a small joint, so that's how I get my little kicks that way. But so my songs.
I interrupted.
Look how I got us back.
That's did.
Pretty non-ascertainery, if you ask me. But in honor of Ace Frehley, who was in a band called Kiss. Heard of them? And they had a song called Black Diamond that was covered by the Replacements. I'm using the Replacements version of Black Diamond because it's really, really good. And that's all I got to say about that.
Was there any memorable Ace Frehley solo songs?
That's what they say. There's an outro to one of their songs that is kind of a iconic solo, as they say.
But you can't think of any.
I can't.
All right.
I don't really know a lot of Kiss songs other than like Hotter Than Hell, Detroit Rock City, Beth. So yeah, I don't know. Although Ace Frehley had a song he did Back in the New York Groove. That was a solo Ace Frehley project. Yeah. And that's a really good song. So a lot of people say that's Kiss. Well, it's Ace solo. But yeah, they were not known for their musicianship.
No,
but
they were terrible.
But early on, they weren't taking themselves seriously, and that had that real good kind of garage rock, feel.
You play that many shows, you're going to get good sooner or later.
You'll pick it up by the time you get to Kansas. You'll figure it out. Was that bass player humor?
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
That was. That's why I'm never invited to the parties.
That guy was just in town. Like last week, Kevin McDonald played the Parkview Theater, like a one-man show. So as you know, I hired when I for my last birthday, Alex, by the way, so when we start our podcast, we don't hear the music. That's done in what we call post-production. But we don't shout out our live music or our original score for the Ascertainers theme music enough, but Alex penned and played on that. Anyway, where's I going with this? You're not even drinking. You don't listen to me, do you?
I don't pay attention, no.
So for my last birthday, Alex, my son, who, depending on how Mark edits this, we've just talked about, creator of the Ascertainers theme, sent me a Dave Foley from the Kids in the Hall from the Ascertainers sketch, mind you. He sent me a cameo, which I shared with you.
It was great.
If I didn't put it on the Ascertainers thing, I'm sure it's gone by now, but
I don't think
it was
we
good.
did.
He basically made no bones about it. He was not impressed with our podcast name.
We were young. We're up and comers back then.
Yeah.
He would have been more impressed.
He
now.
wished us well, all that kind of stuff. But so then for Alex's birthday, I had Kevin McDonald, who was the bass player he wasn't. Bruce McCullough was the bass player.
Yes.
But Kevin McDonald was the
narrator.
Yes, he was the guy not playing the bass. The mother, the father. So we traded Kids in the Hall cameos, which I think was great. And Kevin McDonald, it's not McDonald, it's Mick something, but the other it's like Mark McDonald, I thought.
I don't know.
They have two Micks out of 5. That seems like a high.
I don't think we should get into that.
That's a lot of Micks. But anyway, yeah. So, some celebrity deaths. Landman, you familiar?
Yes.
So I was convinced that the season 2 premiere was November 6th, which was yesterday. So Chris and I got the popcorn popped and we're, getting all cozy on the couch and realize it was the 16th. So it's not out yet. So swing and a miss.
You can do Tulsa King.
We just rewatched episode 1.
Tulsa King's pretty good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it new?
It's one of those Taylor Sheridan.
Well, I've seen the ones that have been. Is there a new season as well?
Yeah, season 3 is out.
3. Oh, shit. Yeah. I think I'm only up to 1. That's Mr. Sylvester Stallone.
Yes. In real life, he looks bizarre. But in this show, he looks actually pretty good.
Is he 80?
I have no idea.
I bet there's a way we could look that up. Next episode.
Let's see. He won the world championship in boxing in 1976.
Yep. And then he lost it to Apollo. No. And then didn't he re-win it? No, it was a draw.
But he got up.
Oh, that's
right. They both went down.
There's not going to be no rematch.
Yeah.
And then
he lost the first one.
Then there was a rematch. Apollo, fucking liar. Then there was, or was that not going to be no rematch? I think that was a no rematch. And then enter Mr. T.
Pity the fool.
My prediction. Pain. I do pretty good Mr. T, don't I?
You do.
Is it the chains that sell it, or is it my haircut?
Both. I'm watching football because that was my only outlet to kill the boredom.
What did you get to watch? Like, did you have to watch? They didn't have Red Zone in the hospital, did they?
No, I just had to watch network.
That's so hard to watch just one game, man. After you watch Red Zone, it's like,
Oh, I don't have Red Zone, so I still.
fucking commoner. Come on over here. You can watch Red Zone. It's like I can't tell you what it's like on the air because kids listen to it.
Well, I had it before.
It ruins Monday Night Football for you because when it was only one game, it's really boring. But when there's like all the games at the same time, and we're just going to show you when they get inside the 20. And it's like, oh, we got 5 boxes on there. There's 5 teams that are getting ready to score. It's like, and then it's like, oh, well, it's the Jets in Baltimore. And it's a 6-3 game in the third quarter. Oh, my God, this is so hard to watch. Last night's game was hard to watch. Oof, that was tough.
I can't remember
who played. Denver against the Raiders, and it was like 10-7 or some shit final. That was a bad game.
How the Broncos are 8-2.
Yes. You know what? Keep an eye on them. They figure it out. They figure out a way to win. No style points. But honestly, they are the shittiest 8-2 team. Even worse than the Vikings when they were. Are you happy with the Vikings?
Oh, that was a great game.
Didn't see it.
You watching the Red Zone?
I was on the road.
But watching football, there were a lot of Carnival, Disney cruises commercials.
Okay.
I don't understand cruises.
Are you not familiar with like flotation or what is it? What part don't you get? The attraction?
Yes. I mean, everything you could do on land, you're doing it on a ship with 3,000 of your closest friends. Oh, let's go see a movie because we can't do that at home. Let's go shopping because we can't do that at home. It's just bizarre to me.
I've never been on a cruise.
I haven't either.
And I've never wanted to more now than you say that.
It was just an observation.
I like the idea that you can be around the same people. And it would be my luck where I would just fucking hate everyone.
And hopefully
they would hate me. It's very easy to hate me.
Hopefully you could get the norovirus.
You saw that? The shit cruise or
I didn't watch it.
Oh, yeah. Think of the worst thing you could think of on a boat, and then it's worse than that. When there's no power on a boat, apparently it gets a little toasty in there, and
the smell must have been
sewage
fantastic.
backs up, and that sounds like a literal nightmare. I can't figure. It's the Gulf of Mexico. It's not like the middle of the Pacific. Let's go on a cruise, you and me. There's like music cruises. We'll just go, you and me, leave the wives at home. Little Ace and Gary special.
There is the Family Guy one where they did the yacht rock cruise. It's pretty funny.
Well, it's a thing. I mean, you can go on a cruise with like Motley Crue.
And they got to play shuffleboard with Mike McDonald.
I'm sure it was a good little 45-minute, they milked the shit out of that little... I got a 3. I gotta get every Family Guy clip I watch. I just thoroughly enjoy. I should start watching that show. Like whatever. I wind up watching like a lot of the same rerun shit just to kind of if I'm procrastinating going to bed.
I just watched a very good show about the president that was shot and killed.
Cheney?
No, Garfield.
He shot a guy. Garfield got shot?
Garfield
also,
got shot.
R.I.P. Dick Cheney made the list. He was on his 5th heart. I mean, look at that. You want to talk about a guy that was on borrowed time. Holy crud. He shot a guy.
His heart probably was just all mechanical. It was just
it was literally he had an artificial heart. So by definition, it was mechanical. I want to get a pig heart. That'd be so cool. You run around in the mud. You think you would take on the characteristics of a pig if you had a pig heart?
How would you tell with you?
See, that's my point. But I bet it'd be hard to eat bacon. Be like, something feels wrong.
It's called Death by Lightning. It's on Netflix. It's really good. Michael Shannon, who does the REM.
Your guy, yeah.
He's the lead character.
Other deaths, Jane Goodall.
The monkey woman, or the ape.
Apes.
Gorilla.
Primates. We don't want to paint with too broad a brush. But ironically, did you hear this? Not all the papers carry this, but she and Ace Frehley died during a romantic tryst.
Wow.
A tryst. That's the cracker that you put cheese on. And so yeah, Jane Goodall, she had a pretty good gig.
She did.
I wonder if she received funding from the Chubb Group directly, or if...
What's the Chubb?
Oh, come on. Don't you remember every time you'd watch like Nova or Nature on This is brought to you by funding from the Chubb Group, the Bremer Foundation. So I figured she ain't get dull. Well, but she ain't punching in. You go to there's not a time clock on one of them trees in the jungle. Tung, tung. You know, hey, here we go. I'm going to watch apes today. Maybe I'll get a hug.
You're naughty.
His name was Scott. Okay. No, kidding. Do you think that we evolved from primates? Interesting question.
I do.
Seems logical. As a Christian, I should not believe that, I guess, right? I should believe that Adam and Eve just boop, showed up.
Well, maybe they were the first Homo sapiens that had free will and free thought.
And thumbs.
To eat the apple.
Tough call. We are not a political or religious podcast, even though I shove it in your face all the time. I prayed for you. Could you tell when I was praying for you? I did. I'm like, just take him quick. Take him quick. No suffering. I'll be fine.
Is that, I thought that was a dream with that pillow that you were putting over my head.
It worked. No, I summoned Mike Lindell, who My Pillow 3.0 weighs like 40 pounds, man. It's tough to get off your head once it's on there.
The way he cuts the...
Oh, you can either breathe through it or you can't, right?
Right.
Yeah. Oh, so all the pillow nodules lined up and you got to
I could
airway. Lindell.
You got to come out with 4.0.
If they do 4.0, I'm going to get my money back for the original. He guaranteed there'll never be a better pillow.
Well, he found a Scott in Giza area that was the best ever. So.
Do you think when they show the Giza region, it looks a little suggestive? It's a triangle. It's the points at the bottom. I don't want to put too fine a point on this, but it looks. I think he's trying to go subliminal. He's reached that low of selling pillows that. I mean, the inventor of the pillow, he should be up there with like Alexander Graham Bell and whoever did Quick. That'd be Nestle himself, you think?
Was that part of like Tang and the astronauts?
No. Quick was separate. You're thinking Space Sticks and...
Space Sticks?
Is it Space Sticks? Is that like fish sticks? What are you, gay astronaut? Do you like Space Sticks? I'm sorry. That's not even funny.
All right.
Eat those though? It was the worst shit ever, but in our house, that was like, we felt like we were like the Rockefellers. When Mom brought home a thing of those fucking, sorry for the swears, tried to get better. The space food, it was like a little like, yeah, but it was like a stick. It wasn't like a liquid in there that you squeezed out.
I never had that.
You ever had a cow tail? Are you familiar with that kind of candy?
No.
It's like I got one upstairs. It's an experimental one. It's not the original.
Is there a lot of blood?
With a little white thing in the middle. I'm not selling this well.
No.
But anyway, they were space sticks and they tasted like cardboard or chalk. But it was like, oh yeah, that's what the astronauts say. This is the best.
Don't recall.
I also tried to find the movie, the after-school special movie where the astronaut threw up in his space helmet.
Did you find it?
No.
Never happened.
I spent a month. I spent 5 weeks trying to find it. It probably didn't happen. I probably dreamt it, just like your liver abscess.
Oh.
So you didn't even know about the tornado. Huh, Dorothy.
You were there? Your wife was there?
I was there. I was the guy pulling the tube out. How'd I know the tube was in there? Maybe I put it there.
All right, we're going to wrap this one up. Save you people from our inane discussion.
Yeah, we're going to use a mulligan on this one because we're rusty. Trusty, rusty, crappy, happy. Happy to have Mark back, but totally unsuitable product. You don't get refunds. Charlie, thanks for thinking about Mark, by the way.
Thank you very much, Charlie. That was very kind.
He waited 5 weeks and goes, hey, what the hell?
I guess he's going to survive. I better send him
But I
some.
think he's a regular listener, and we'll have to have him on again, and we'll talk about stuff.
There's a lot of people that were promised to be on. Unfortunately, my illness, the plans fell apart. Yeah.
Complicated, the best laid plans. Well, you're back. I hope you're back for a long time. I hope that our next episode, we'll just we'll pick back up. We got to get our stride back, as it were.
We will.
Thanks for listening. We have a email, TheAscertainers@gmail.com. Feel free to send your thoughts and ideas, suggestions. No feedback. Fuck that. We're not going to read that. But anyway, we're glad you listened.
Tell your friends that we're back.
Yeah. And go to Newt's. I was at Newt's tonight. I asked Corey, I go, has business been down a little bit? He goes, no, it's been better than ever. I'm like, shit. All right. I says, because we've been off the air for a while. And
Well, people were coming in to see if we were still around.
he left that part out. But yeah, so if you don't go to Newt's, we'll stay off the air for a little longer. How do we work this where it's good for Newt's? Because they've been good to us. But we appreciate Newt's. You should go to Newt's. It's in Apple Valley, Minnesota. If you like a burger, sandwich. Tonight I had the crispy chicken wrap, a little side of buffalo sauce. Spice that baby up and some tater tots. Yummy. Chris had a salad. Neither of us finished our stuff. It was so bountiful.
And I do miss Newt. I haven't been in over 5 weeks. So
Sarah asked about you.
Well, it was very kind of
I
her.
said you were dead. Sarah thought about you or asked about you. Somebody else did too. And it's all good. Thanks for joining, and we'll see you next week.
Goodbye, everyone.